Everybody, listen. I am so excited tonight. All right, so we this normally I don't do shows on Thursday night because I'm normally relaxing, but tonight is a special night, and so I'm so excited because you all always hear me talking about this lady that I love so much. Her name is Dr. Alicia Lorraine, and she's actually finally on the show. I've been wanting to like get her on and just acknowledge her and interview her. So she's on. We have Mr. Kyle Jackson on, and we have the Fisher girls. These are my new friends and sisters because I didn't know they were from Baltimore. So we're going to talk about that. But y'all, listen, it's so much that's getting ready to happen. The Stellars are coming up. And before we get started, like I said, I want to acknowledge Dr. Alicia Lorraine and Mr. Kyle Jackson because, as you all know, in 2019, that's when I got started with the whole radio media stuff. I had no idea. I didn't know anything about this. I didn't even know that there was internet radio. Like, I just didn't know. And so, but we were at the Stellars in 2019 in Las Vegas, y'all. And this is where I met them. And actually, I was doing a Facebook Live. My sisters were taking pictures, and Kyle, we bumped into each other and started talking. And Kyle actually introduced me to Dr. Alicia. And we were just all talking, and they were talking to me about, have you ever thought about doing a radio show? And I'm like, not really, but I'm so grateful to them because I have been able to do so much since 2019. The places I've traveled, the people I've met, like it's been an unbelievable journey. So I'm so glad to have both of you on the screen to personally say thank you so much because we don't live in the same state. So I can't really like reach out and, take you out or do anything. But thank you so much for believing in me and for seeing something in me at that time when we were in Las Vegas. And, to be honest, like when you told me you were going to call me the next day, I didn't think you were going to call, but you did because we were in Vegas. So, but thank you again, Kyle, and thank you, Alicia, for that. And welcome to What Up Baltimore. This is your first time on What Up Baltimore, so thank you. And then we have the Fisher Girls. So I understand that they sing, and we're going to talk to them. But I want to start off because we have the Stella Awards coming up in next month. And so, Kyle, I want you, for those of people who may not know about the Stella Awards, I just want you to give them like a little brief history about what the Stella Awards are about and why people go there every year.
Sure, sure. Well, first of all, I'm just glad to be on the show. Lady J, you're doing major, major things, and that was a beautiful day back in 2019
Yeah.
when we met at the Stella Awards. I was with Dr. Lady Rain, and we instantly knew that you just had everything, the personality, the tenacity, the grit, and the determination that it takes to really be successful in radio and really Christian entertainment.
Hmm.
So we're excited to be on tonight. And yeah, to answer your question, the Stella Awards is really like that's like the Grammys, the Academy Awards, the Oscars, everything rolled in one for
Right.
gospel music. That is the biggest night in gospel music. I believe that it's been 36 years. I could be wrong. I think this is the 36th annual Stellars, but my number may be off, maybe the 37th. But it's been around for over 30 years.
Hmm.
And our team, I represent Praise.fm. Dr. Lady Rain is with Praise FM. She's actually one of the owners of Uni TV and Radio. So that's
Hmm.
kind of like boss lady to me. So, what I'm
Yes.
saying, I'm gonna be looking at her to make sure she's smiling tonight because she's the one that pays the bills. But yeah, the whole team, Praise FM, we are gonna be at the Stella Awards in Atlanta. So they moved from Las Vegas and they're going to be in Atlanta this year. So we will actually be on the red carpet doing interviews for all of the great gospel artists that you guys love. And also the following day, we're going to be doing a major, major, major concert that we're going to be launching and announcing tomorrow. So,
Oh wow.
so yeah, so we got a lot going on, but we're just glad to be here tonight with
Yeah.
you.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. And y'all don't know, Kyle is so much fun. Like, he is so much fun to be around and funny. So, Alicia, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, for coming on. Like, I think I was nervous when we first started, when we first came on tonight, because I'm like, oh man, this is her first time coming on my station. But thank you so much for everything that you have poured into my life, like your friendship, your love, just your everything, encouragement, times when I felt I'm giving up, I'm not doing it anymore, she was still pushing me. So thank you so much, because when I look back at 2019 up until 2022, like, it's been an amazing journey for me, like unbelievable. So thank you so much. And tell us a little bit about you, about Praise FM. I see you got your Stella, your award in the back behind you. So tell us a little bit about that so we can know a little bit more about you.
Well, first, what I want to say is I want to say thank you, God. It was only God's divine connection that we met. I give no honor and no glory to myself. It all comes from up above. So I
Mm-hmm.
was just doing what God downloaded in my spirit and what He said to me the day that we met. So God is behind all of this. And it is such, like, I feel like crying because I never really realized how much God speaks to me until I
Yeah.
actually see the words. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
sitting here and I'm just watching you. I get to sit back and, I remember the days when I have to go 5, 4,
Yes.
3, 2, 1, yeah, on. And so now I get to
Right.
see you doing your
Yeah.
thing. It's so
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. What up, Baltimore? I actually
Yes.
see cars driving behind you. So I
Right.
see you are live and
Mm-hmm.
on the scene. So
Yeah.
I'm just so happy. I feel like a mother looking down when her kids grow up, and not
Mm-hmm.
saying you're my child, but
Yeah. Yeah.
just looking at, the things that you do. I follow you.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell people that when God connects me to people or sends people into my life and they
Mm-hmm.
partner with me, that they're not mine.
Yeah.
Things come for a season, and just like eagle, people gotta fly and
Right.
go
Right.
on their own. So you having the butterfly, you're flying, you're soaring, and it's just amazing. And the day that you told me that you were starting your own, I
Yeah.
was like, yes, go, Lady
Mm-hmm.
J.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since then, we've been very supportive. As
Yeah.
a matter of fact, when we make that announcement of our concert tomorrow night, and put the plug in on the Rain and Stars show, make sure you tune in.
Yes.
Praise.fm at 6 p.m. that we're making an announcement about the concert, so you'll hear everything in full detail tomorrow. But I am so grateful and happy to say that our VIP guest will be none other than Lady J. She gets to walk the red carpet and get interviewed, and I'm telling you,
Yes.
it's a big thing. So
Yeah.
what's been going on with Praise.fm? Well, I think when you started, we wasn't Praise.fm. We
Right.
was that other station,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just a radio. I was the promotion director or the production director at
Mm-hmm.
that time. But then I partnered with our fearless leader, Khalil Lundy of the legendary Force MDs,
Hey, Khalid.
and we actually own together. We co-own and
Right.
co-partner with Bert Presley, Praise.fm. But Praise.fm has grown into Uni TV and radio. We are
Mm.
actually a network, and in that network, we just started this year Praise.fm Sony Orchard Music Distribution, where
Oh,
we
wow.
definitely help artists become celebrity artists. So, that's what's been happening. Since then, we were nominated in 2021 for the Stella Awards. This year, we made it to the top 10 in the
Mhm.
Stella Awards. And
Wow.
then We also was nominated in over 19 categories for the Spin Awards. So guys, go to www.thespinawards.com/vote. We are nominated in about 19 categories. And so that's
Wow.
what's happening on Praise.fm. And
Mm,
I just feel like I just feel honored. I'm just
yeah,
honored to be here watching you soar. I'm honored to be here. Cal has been with me from day one when I
yeah.
was just a show. Me and
Hmm.
my family just had a radio show, and everybody knows how Carl, you say he's a lot of fun, but Cal can be serious too. He
Oh yeah, I've seen
manages
that
me.
side also. Yeah.
He manages me, and he'll pull that card on you in a
Yes.
minute. He
Yeah.
handles all of the business side, so I stay out of the lane of it. But I'm also proud to announce that my daughters, my spiritual daughters, the Fisher Girls, is number 14 on the BDS charts.
Oh
That is
wow.
huge. Their
Wow.
song, The Now Away, is just making a mark in the gospel industry for independent artists.
Oh wow. Congratulations. Like
Thank you so much.
congratulations to you, Alicia, for because some of the stuff I didn't know. And I'm just happy for you. And I know that God is going to continue to have you like soaring, to the mountaintop. I already know that. And to the Fisher girls, listen, first of all, I have to say, I didn't know you were homegirls from Baltimore. And congratulations on everything that you're doing. Now, you're with the right people. So you're blessed already because you're with the right people. You're connected to the right people. But I wanted to find out how when you were in Baltimore, were you singing here?
Yes. But well, we grew up, we were born and raised in Baltimore. So we singing in the choir and then, sorry about that. We were singing in the choir and then we sung at church. So we
Okay.
started, but, but are you talking about like professionally?
No, I'm just talking about singing. Like, what church were you at?
Solid Rock Apostolic Faith Church.
I know where it's at. Okay. Okay. So you started singing there and then you decided you wanted to sing professionally?
Yes. And that happened a lot. Well, we always wanted to be singers. Um,
Okay.
so professionally, 2019.
Oh, really? Same
Yes.
year? Okay. Wow. Okay.
Right.
Same year. That was a winning year. That was just a banner year. And so I have listened to your music and I do like your music. I really do. I didn't know were from Baltimore though. So that makes it even better, that you're from Baltimore. So because we have great people that have come from Baltimore that sing, that do music. So I'm
Yep.
really happy to hear that. And so what are you all doing now? I know you'll be at the Stellars, but what are you doing now with your music?
Right now, well, we have Neural Way, and that's out now. We have something else coming, but right now, Neural Way is making a mark, and it's doing really, really well. To God be all the glory. But we're going to continue to be in the studio, and we also have we'll be at the Praise Fest as well. We'll be performing there.
Okay. Now, this is what I need you to do because I don't know if you know the current climate of Baltimore. We're the city that bleeds. And so everybody is trying to get out, but there are a lot of people here who sing, who are trying to, get managers and all of that and move to another state. How did you all accomplish that? Like, how did you leave? And actually get away, and now you have managers, and now we're talking about stellars and all this stuff. How did you do all of that?
Well, we're still here in Baltimore. However,
Oh,
it's divine connections.
okay, okay,
Yes, because we actually met online through William T. Stars. So it's just the Lord's doing, praying and seeking and actually working toward what we want. And
okay.
so that's how the connections happen. And he's literally like ordering our steps. It's nobody but God. So we'll meet
Yeah,
one person, and we're working though. It's not like we're not, you have to put in the effort.
yeah,
And
yeah.
be praying, make sure that you're working in the meantime. Preparation is key so that when
Mhm.
the doors do open, you can walk in with ease.
Right.
Lady
Because
J, I'm gonna jump in for a
yeah,
minute.
go ahead.
but I'm back in Maryland too now. You know, I got my New York Yankees
You
hat
didn't
on,
tell me that
but
you were back in Maryland.
I'm in Maryland. I bought, you know, I'm a licensed realtor in Maryland,
Okay.
so
Okay.
I just was blessed to purchase some property. I'm up in Harford County.
Oh,
For y'all who don't know, Harford County is north of Baltimore County, and
yeah.
Baltimore County is north of Baltimore City. But
Mm-hmm.
I do a bunch of real estate in Baltimore City, in Baltimore County. I'm in Maryland about probably 20 to 25 days of the month, and the other 5 days I'm in New York or Virginia or DC or traveling. But just piggybacking on what Alma said, that's Alma from the Fisher Girls. It's
Right.
one half of the Fisher Girls right there. I think Raquel, she's back there warming up, getting her vocals because she stay ready. She stayed ready for the studio. So Raquel is back there writing a new song or warming up. But
Right.
so the Fisher Girls, like Alma said, they came to us through William Starr's Rain, Dr. Lady Rain and William Starr's. They have a great show on Friday nights called the Rain and Stars Show, and
Yeah.
they're moving mountains for independent artists. So all of the independent artists, they get with William T. Stars, and a lot of them submit their videos to the show. So the show is basically it's Dr. Lady Rain and William Stars and myself. We're all playing videos of independent artists, and then they call me Critical Kyle with a K, Critical
Okay.
Kyle, and I critique the videos. But the Fisher Girls came through that platform, and we were able to connect with them. And like they both said, it's only just through God's grace and through God's divine favor and interaction and connection that we were able to just like how similar with you, Lady J. We saw
Yeah.
something in you, and God, it was a God thing. We met all the way in Las Vegas. Lady Rain was in Arizona. I think I was in Florida at that
Right.
time.
Right.
And now
Right.
we're back in Maryland. And that's the same thing that happened with the Fisher Girls. But I'm actually doing bookings for them. So to answer your question, a lot of artists that are trying to get out of Baltimore, you just have to have that drive and that tenacity and that passion just to want to reach souls for Christ. They know that their gifting is in music. They're anointed and powerful singers and ministers of the gospel. So God is in this season, God is expanding their territory. They just came back from Ohio. They sang the national anthem at a college that one of them graduated from.
Mm-hmm.
Before then, they worked on their video right in Baltimore, and that's another godly connection. Praise FM and Uni TV and Radio, Dr. Lady Rain and myself, we co-directed their video. So we're doing videos now with Praise FM. So this is a God thing, and I mean we're right here in Maryland. We're making it happen here, and of course with Dr. Lady Rain, she gives us her expertise, and she's the world's greatest producer in
Yes.
Phoenix, Arizona. But we're here on the ground in Maryland. So all y'all artists, independent artists in Maryland, DC, Virginia, New York, get at me, holler at us. Give them the email address, Dr. Lady Rain, for the independent artists. I think it's FM Praise.
FMPRAYZ@gmail.com.
Wow. Kyle, you just spoke. I can't talk about it on air, but you just said something. We'll talk when this is over because I have an earful to tell you. So we'll
Absolutely.
talk.
Let's do it. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know you were back in Maryland. So
I'm here.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So all I'm going to say, this is like an answered prayer.
Wow.
But we'll talk when this is over.
Yeah, after Fisher Girls, we was in Baltimore. We were in the. If you watch the Narrow Way video, we were in the streets. We was about that life. We was in the rain recording Narrow Way video. So everybody tune into the Narrow Way video. Go to the Fisher Girls YouTube page and check out Narrow Way. They got like thousands of views in the first few days. And that's the same song that's number 14 on the charts. So make sure you download and stream Narrow Way, buy that, support good gospel music, and then go to YouTube and watch their video.
I got to say though, it's neo gospel because their music is a new movement in gospel. We're gonna have some great things happening with that as well, but they have a unique gospel sound. It's not your traditional gospel music. It is we deem it as neo gospel.
Yeah.
A new movement, y'all. It's a movement. It's a movement. It's a move of God.
Absolutely. Wow. Woo, okay. That just took me to somewhere. But anyway, like I said, we'll talk when this is over. We'll definitely talk. But
Let's do it.
so so Kyle, are you actually managing like other artists when they come through? Are you the manager for them when they come through?
So I'm the booking agent. Now I'm kind of really in a focus. I have a laser focus on my specific role. So my first role is that I'm the legal manager for Praise.fm. So
Mm-hmm.
all of the contracts that have to do with shows, like if you said to yourself, hey, I want to have a radio show, or I have a great idea for a show, I always wanted to be on the radio. I'm the person that you would get with, and I would write a contract for you so you can host your own show, or you can be a radio personality. So anything to do with Praise FM, legal contracts, host, and things of that nature. That's my number one role. But then my other role, God will expand your territory. Amen.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so my second role that I've just gone into this year. With the Fisher Girls and some other artists, actually, like Dr. Lady Rain was saying, I work on bookings and events, which also has to do with contracts and the legal parameters of artists and people like Dr. Lady Rain, who ministers the gospel when people ask her to speak. She has a book if they want to, get her to talk about her book.
Mm-hmm.
She's, in the education sector if they need advice or consultation about curriculums or starting a school or so. What I do is I take the entire person, and whether they're an artist, whether they're an author, whether they write plays, whatever they're doing. Like, for example, one of my other artists that I'm working with now, William T. Stars, he has a laser focus on his region that he wants to travel in. So I take artists where they are, and we work on the contracts. We get them out to where they're going. The Fisher Girls, they go nationwide. They were in Ohio. They're about to be in Atlanta. But really, what I do is I work on the contracts and I work on the events, and I'm really a booking agent as well as a legal manager.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So do you all do you have any concerts coming up?
I could jump in real quick.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were talking to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We do. Well, in ATL. So that's the next one. So we'll be a
Is that
part of
next
that.
month, or is that that's next month?
Yes, during the
Okay.
Sellers Weekend.
Okay.
And we also have an event coming up in New Jersey,
Okay.
and that's in August. So that's August the 6th. Then there's something coming up in January. So we're going to be on the cruise, and
Yeah.
we'll be performing there as well.
And
What
then
about
too,
Baltimore? No
yeah,
Baltimore?
I was about to say they do have an
And another
event.
event. I forgot
Yeah,
about
they have
that.
an
Yeah.
event in Baltimore in
In December.
December. They're going to be at a church in Baltimore, so they will be local. And I believe
Yes.
that event is coming up. I'm not sure if it's free, but we'll get the information to you, Lady J, so you can really advertise that. And
Yeah.
again, like I said, they're already booked out all the way through January. They got Music Fest, which is a 4-day, 3-night cruise in January. But y'all, the very next event that they're going to be doing, which is about a week and a half, they're going to be on an Instagram Live that's geared to music industry insiders. So independent artists, if you want to learn more about the industry, you say, I want to learn about copywriting, or I want to learn about recording, or I want to learn about publishing, I want to learn about touring and royalties. Tune into Music Industry Live. That's going to be July 5th, and that's featuring the Fisher Girls. That's my girl Jessica. She got us on board, and we're going to be doing it. That's at 8:00 p.m. Instagram Live. You can tune into follow the Fisher Girls. Just go ahead and follow them now. Go to their Instagram pages, and then you'll be able to find out how to tune in on July the 5th. That's a Tuesday, the first Tuesday, right after 4th of July. Tuesday, July 5th at 8 p.m. Instagram Live.
Wow. So for those of you who may be just tuning in, hi ladies.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So for those of you, I'm actually outside, y'all. I'm covering an event and I'm doing the show. But
I was about to say that's straight up Baltimore right there. In Baltimore and even in New York, you better speak to people when they walk by you. You better check out that spirit and be like, all right, do you come in peace, or do I need to figure out what's going on with you? So I got you.
Because you got to keep one eye on the camera and one eye looking around to make sure everything is good. So,
I love it. Straight up Baltimore. What up, Baltimore? We here.
oh my God. It's and I'm on the street so much that I'm just used to I'm constantly on high alert being here. But I'm in DC right now. I'm actually in DC. But you still got to be. I'm in Southeast, so I still had to be on high alert sitting out here.
Oh yeah,
And so,
Southeast,
yeah.
21st and Bennett, stand up. What y'all doing out there? What's up? I told you I'm worldwide. Come on, DC. What's going on, DC? Go ahead and give me
Oh my
some bench
goodness.
chili bowl and give me a half smoke
Yes.
over there.
Yes.
I'm gonna be in DC tomorrow morning.
Yeah, so it's all good though. That's what this is all about. This whole media thing, like you're all over the place, so you never know where you're going to be. But it's fun, I like it. I enjoy it. But I was going to ask Alicia, like, how do you feel? Oh, and what I was going to say before I ask her this question, for anybody that's just tuning in, this is Mr. Kyle Jackson. This is Dr. Alicia Lorraine. These are the two people that you all always hear me talking about all the time. So now you get to put a face with the names and the people that I'm talking about. They were the ones that discovered me in 2019 at the Stellars. And we have, tell me your name again. Is it Alma?
Yep, you said it right. A lot of people
Alma.
say Alma.
She's um the Fisher Girls are from Baltimore, and they actually sing. Y'all go check them out on YouTube. Make sure you sit and look at the video, because now I have to go back and look, because when music is playing, you're busy doing something and you're not really looking at the video. So now I got to go back and look, because they're from Baltimore. I was just listening to the music. But so make sure you go and follow the Fisher Girls and keep track of what they're doing. And so, Alicia, I wanted to ask you, like, how do you feel? Because I know when I first met you in 2019, like, when you look back and it's 2022, you have done so much, like with your business, with the radio and school and all of that. So how do you feel about all of that?
I just feel humbled and thankful. I am a praisey person, not crazy. I am a praisey person. So how I feel, I'm always filled with praise, because I know I didn't do any of those things that you said. I didn't do it. God did that.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me all of the ideas, the gifting. He set up my pathways. He directed me. He connected me. He blessed me. So I really feel honored that he's chosen me. I will say though, it is a fight.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are not prayed and praised up, that's why I start my morning each and every morning with praise in the AM, because I
Yeah.
got to put on that garment of praise, because I thought this was just a cliche or a saying when they say higher level, higher devils, but
Mm-hmm.
I've never really realized that until God is getting ready to bless me mightily,
Yeah.
that the fight becomes even more intense.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta stay humble, and I gotta just stay and walk with God. It has to be all about God.
And you are so right, because it's like you would think as you start to elevate that people would celebrate you and be happy for you, but there are so many people who are just haters. That's why I get on the camera and talk to them. Haters, the people that are just spiteful, for no reason. And I was saying the other night on the show, the same gift that God has given to me that I've learned how to exercise and use, He expects you to do the same thing. But because people don't take the time to do that, they start hating on what you're doing. They try to tear it down. So I know exactly. That's why I said what Kyle said a few minutes ago. God is redirecting my thoughts, because He knew that I was going to go in another direction with something. So He was redirecting my thoughts when Kyle said something. But I just commend you, because I can only imagine, because you have grown so fast from 2019 to 2022 to have your own television station, and now you have the music and all of that. I am happy for you. I am so happy for you. And I appreciate your humbleness, because you are the most humblest person, like, I've ever met. And to be a female, because females are very catty. But you are just like, you are just so humble, and I love it. And everybody, this is her, like, all the time. And I've been around her in private. Like, we were traveling together before we even really knew each other. We were traveling, staying in hotels, and
Wait. You know what I want to bring up, right?
Oh my
we
goodness.
went to Essence Fest, right?
Yes.
And so Lady J was like, let's do a show on the side of the casino.
Oh goodness.
And so we were starting to set up our cameras, and somebody started shooting.
Yeah.
They literally
Bullets,
start
not camera, not a
no,
video.
right.
Real
Gun
bullets.
shooting, like
Real
pow,
bullets.
pow, pow. And, and so, you know, I being in the Board of Education and in the public arena, New York City, you take a lot of live shooter training. You take a lot of shooter training courses. And one of the things that I remember from the shooting is that you never run with the crowd. What you do is you look for a cut. You look for something to hide behind. And so I just literally went in the cut while everybody else was running and getting all crazy. I saw people running past me
Yeah.
and all of that. And then when it was over, I see Lady J all frantic, packing up. And she was like, where are you? Where were you? I was like, I was just right there. And she said, okay, we got to go. I'm like,
I was
girl,
ready
you
to go.
better
Yeah.
you better put that camera up and let's finish doing this.
You know what I would have told her, Lady Rain? Lady Rain, you know what I would have said to her?
What?
I would have been like, what up, Baltimore? Where you at, Baltimore? What up? Your hood pass is revoked. No, but that's a blessing. Glory be to God that y'all was safe.
It was scary because, see, when I'm in and you know what it taught me, when I'm in Baltimore, like I'm always on high alert. You know, I've had like duck into stores because people just here they just pull out guns in front of you and just start shooting. It's no, you know, they don't care. But when I'm in other places, it's like, you know, I kind of just I'm relaxed, I'm mellowed out, and I'm not paying attention. That taught me that you always have to pay attention and not be so caught up in the moment, because when you went into the cut, I was running, but I was running with the crowd, you know, running with the crowd.
And that's what the shooter's gonna do. He's gonna shoot at people that are seen, because he don't have time. He's not gonna be looking. He's just open target. So if you're running, you're open target. But if you dip into the cut like a Wallace, I mean, it was like a little tiny crevice, and I was just like this. And everybody was running. Everybody was running. Yeah. And then I came out like, okay, what up? Like Cal, what up? Let's get ready. Let's shoot. I'm ready.
No, ready to start taping. She said she came out like, come on, roll it. You ready to start taping?
Yeah. And I'm telling you, one child, she was so calm. Like, you know, let's get ready. Like nothing happened. And I'm thinking, no, sis, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm not trying to cover, talk to nobody. Like, I'm not trying to do any of that. But she was like, no, we got to do this. And we did. And it turned out to be a lot of fun. And we did a word on the street or something where we were just interviewing people
coming out of the casino. They were going in and coming out of the casino. Yeah.
And it turned out to be a lot of fun, but it was.
I love that.
Yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking there, you know, because we were up by the fireworks, and we were actually going to cover and interview some people by the fireworks, and that's where the shooting happened. And if somebody just shooting up in the air, you know, and everybody's around. But you know, the other thing that was nice, Alicia, when we were there was was two things. One was when we were in Jacksonville, Kyle. I remember the one in Jacksonville.
The Edie Awards.
Yes. Oh my goodness. That was so much fun. The Edie Awards, where people they were singing, and it reminded me of what is that show? American Idol. So they had to stand up, Alma. They had to stand up in front of like Kyle and a panel, and they had
media insiders, people from like gospel magazines, record companies, and they had to stand up in a little room and sing either to a track, or they had some guy had a keyboard and they had to really sing. They had to be with and it wasn't like it wasn't judging actually, because we had to. Somebody was winning, I think, studio time and a record deal, and so it was actually judging. At first, I thought it was just a showcase, but it was actually competitive.
Yeah, they were getting some really big stuff out of it. And this is okay. So now that it's over, the guy that could really sing, I forgot his name now. The one that won. Man, I forgot his name.
Gregory somebody.
Yeah. This is how this is how much, you laugh at people, but then you have to kind of pull your laughter back because when he came in, he had his suit on. How you doing? He had his suit on and he was like real serious. And so I saw a lot of the younger people like laughing at him when he came through. When that man got up to sing, he tore the room up. Okay?
You did.
Tore the room up, and everybody got kind of quiet, and he actually won. But it was really good. That was good. And then also when we were covering the Essence Fest, um it was something else they had. I think it was another panel. When we were in a room, Alicia, and it was another panel that was
His
there.
name is Gregory Harris.
Gregory Harris, that's right. Shout out to Gregory Harris.
Greg.
Winning yet. That brother can sing. He can sing.
He
And
didn't
he
look like how he
did.
sounded neither.
He
Because
did.
he was kind of straight laced and he was buttoned up kind of, and it was a little hot in that room. I think he had in a suit and he had in them glasses. But when that brother started singing, that spirit hit him and he had everybody in that crowd. He had one of them songs that you could clap to. And I mean, he had us rocking.
How you
Yeah,
doing,
and
sir?
we interviewed him afterwards too. Yeah,
Wow.
we got him as soon as he got up that stage. Gregory, how you doing? I'm Kyle Jackson from Today's President. We got him. We got him.
Yeah, he was good. He was amazing. Like Kyle said, he didn't look his what he looked like. You didn't think that was going to come out of him, but he was really good. And then at the when we covered the Essence Fest, there was another. I don't know if they were singing, if they were getting awards. I know a panel was up there too, and that was really nice. Cause we got the thing about it, the past couple of years, like being with you guys, like I got a chance to travel so much and meet so many people. When we went to, I think it was Dallas, and we were with the ladies, and it was just so much stuff going on. I was just like, wow, like it was just so much fun, and being around different people. And this is what Alma, I was like alluding to it at first, that living in Baltimore sometimes can be, not sometimes, but is very depressing. And so if you don't find something to do, or if you don't exercise the gift that God's given to you, you can fall into that mindset that everybody else has of, they're depressed, they're not trying to do anything. It's just always gloom and doom, negativity. So that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, I'm so happy for you and your sister that you found your way out. You didn't get caught up in that. And you're on a path now where you are with really positive people who can just take you to the next level. So I'm so happy for you. And I'm going to push you as much as I can because I think that's amazing. And hopefully you'll be able to move out of Baltimore,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. That is that's our anticipation. That is our
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah.
And when they move, they could use me as their realtor. Big shout out to Kyle Jackson, realtor licensed in the whole entire state of Maryland. If you want to buy, rent, sell, or even if you're looking to get your real estate license, holla at your boy.
Kyle is funny. Kyle is funny. I don't even know what to say about him.
God has kept us. God has kept us, and He's keeping us. And
Yes.
thankfully, we're not on the super rough side, so that helps too. But it is areas that we go and we're like, oh,
yeah, I'm out there, and you have to pray for God and His holy angels, because that's the only thing. Like in Baltimore, when you walk out your door, you take a chance every day at being shot. That's just the reality here. So and that's why I said I pray that God helps you and your system to be able to move to another place where you can continue to grow your gifts. So everybody, I want to thank you so much for coming on. I see that I missed the food because he just like will pass me with all of the food. I guess he's packing up the food. So, but anything you guys want to say before we go? Like any last minute things you want to say?
Let's start with Alma.
Yeah, go ahead, Alma.
Well, thank you for having me on the show, having us on the show. And we're definitely thankful to my Rain, Kyle. They've been great and just, helping and pushing and just, it's been a great blessing. It's been a great blessing. So to God be the glory. We're grateful. Follow the Fisher Girls, please, on Facebook and Twitter, IG, and subscribe to our YouTube, The Fisher Girls.
All right, Kyle.
Yes, yes. So I just wanted to thank you, Lady J, for the opportunity. Thank you for letting us come to your show for the first time.
Yes,
I enjoyed it. It's beautiful here. I feel comfortable. I feel welcomed. You know, you're my girl from way back anyway. So
yes,
we were cool since day one. And anything you
yes,
need, I am here for you. Just want to plug, make sure you listen to the Rain and Star show tomorrow. We have a major announcement. Make sure you check out the Fisher Girls July the 5th at 8 o'clock p.m. on Instagram Live. And make sure you check us out July the 17th in Stella Award Weekend, Atlanta, Georgia. Praise FM is taking over. That's Sunday, July 17th. We got a major announcement tomorrow about what's happening July 17th. And vote for us on the Spin Awards. I know Dr. Lady Rain is going to tell you more about that. But thank you for having us, Lady J. God bless you.
yes, 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 yes. And my mentor, my friend, my sister.
Well, I do want to say Dr. Lady J.
Thank you.
Remember that. I want to
Yes,
say congratulations. I am so proud of you. You are doing big things, and you know we are family. We are connected. You can, there's nothing you could do to get rid of me. You are stuck with me. I don't know if that's a
yes,
good
vice
thing
versa.
or a bad thing, but
Yeah,
I'm
Me
just
too.
so honored. I'm just so honored to be here. And that's all I really have to say. I love the Fisher Girls. I
yeah.
call them my Fisher Girls, but you know, I got to share them with the world because
Mm-hmm.
they are doing some great things. And of course, Kyle Jackson. Y'all don't know, Kyle Jackson is my blood cousins. I am
Yeah.
his older cousin, and I saw him as a little big-headed, egg-shaped boy.
I was still cute, though. I was still cute.
He was cute. He was definitely cute. He was my cute little cousin.
Uh,
And I'm just so proud of him. I remember him singing with the choir of Harlem. His dad is one of the reasons, or one of the main reasons, I've been in education and been an educator. His dad was an educator, and he always had my back. He was in the New York City Department of Education too, and
okay.
so you know when me and Cal got together, it was actually at the death, when we reconnected, it was actually at the death of his father. And
Mm,
then the very next month, I lost my mother. And
uh,
so when we did the first Praise Fest, oh, and then the next month after that, we
Mm-hmm.
lost
Our
um
uncle, my
our
uncle, and
uncle, yeah, who was
wow.
really close to my mother and was the
mm-hmm.
brother of his father. And
Mm,
so it
Mm-hmm.
was so funny when we did our first Praise Fest at Phoenix College. We literally saw, I believe, two or three doves.
Yeah,
At
flying.
that, they were
uh,
flying, and so I know that this is all divinely connected.
yeah.
Everything, every reason, the four of us or the
Mhm.
five of us is connected. It was a divine connection. There's a story behind it. It
Right.
wasn't like, oh, let me find Lady Rain, oh, let me find Lady J, or let
Mhm.
me get cousin Kyle. It was just happened. It just happened. So for that, I say to God be all the glory.
Amen. That's right. That's right. And people have to understand when it's your season. And nobody can do anything about it. I say that all the time. They can't do anything about it. They can't take it away from you. How you doing, sir? I'm good. And so, when it's your season, it's your season. And so I'm happy for the time that um, God allowed us to meet. I'm grateful now for the Fisher Girls because I'm definitely going to keep in touch with them. Since they are here in Baltimore, definitely going to keep in touch. And everybody, again, I just want to, for those of you who may be just coming on late, we're getting ready to go, or if you're doing the replay, the bottom left is Mr. Kyle Jackson. That's the one that I bumped into that I'm always talking about in 2019 at the Stella Awards, who asked me what I
I
was
had to
doing.
run.
And I was actually doing a Facebook Live. And then I got Dr. Alicia Lorraine up the top. She was actually the were you the owner of the station at the time?
When I met you, it was no, I was just a production director of the
Got
radio
it. Okay.
station
Yeah,
because
that's
it
right.
was another radio station at that time.
Right.
Hmm.
Yes, it's so much that's happened since then. It's like amazing. But anyway, these two right here, like I told Alicia, and I always saw her. If anybody comes for her, they definitely going to have to deal with me. That's just it. They're gonna have to deal with me. So, hi, how are you? So, she's my sister, my mentor, spiritual advisor
And my
forever.
maiden name is Jenkins, y'all.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
My last name is Jenkins. Her maiden name is. It's just it's crazy. But anyway,
Okay.
God just has a way of bringing His people together, and I'm super excited. Y'all two don't go anywhere when I end this live because I have to tell you something that I can't talk about on air. But for everybody else, thank you so much for joining me here. This was like a special show. It's not even a What Up Baltimore show. It was just a special show, and I'm so glad that we were able to finally get together. Make sure that you continue to listen to What Up Baltimore. Um, Praise FM. You said now, Kyle, you didn't give us the time for the show tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow night, the Rain and Star Show. Check it out. Well, actually, Lady Rain, is there a morning show that you're doing tomorrow?
Not tomorrow. My
Okay.
morning show at Tuesdays is Tuesdays through Thursdays.
Okay.
Okay, so check us out tomorrow night. It's 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific or Mountain Time. So you don't want to miss it. We got the independent artist videos, we have live interviews, and we have a special announcement tomorrow night. So 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Go to praise.fm, follow us, and you can see our live. We'll be on live on Facebook.
All right, everybody. My name is Dr. Lady J. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go back in here with these 85-year-old people at this hand clap dance or whatever they doing here. I'm gonna go mingle with them for a little bit. But everybody have a good night. Have a great night. Make sure you be safe and be blessed. Thank you guys. Don't go anywhere.